Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Japan Southeast Asia Sea campaign. Let's do it. So we are readying to invade lots of these little islands. And while we do that, we will move in troops to garrison Australia. And yeah, all will be well. Let's have 3 go here. And some more go here to Christchurch. We can get those plans started planning. We'll send a few more than that in the end. Once these invasions actually land, should be good. Chat made a very good suggestion in between episodes, which is that we should invade Panama once we do our major naval invasions to dramatically slow the American Atlantic Fleet response time. Well, I'm honestly not concerned, really, about the American fleet. It would behoove us to, play sensibly. Sortie efficiency up by that much does seem valuable. What do we got? More garrison units. They can come out here. Seems good. And let's send some military police preemptively to Australia. We'll send 10. Here, and then the rest can kind of filter into the right positions. So what's going on over here? We're just getting our subs are in trouble. Well, how can we help with that? First off, we can stop convoy raiding over here. But more satisfyingly, we could deploy our whole navy over here. And then have these guys keep raiding here. We could, in fact, we don't need to raid up here. Yeah, okay, that seems good. Oh no, Manchukuo's not giving us our Lend-Lease anymore. Whatever will we do? Oh, hello. It's the pride of the Norwegian fleet. The heck are you doing out here, my man? You don't want to face this 350 torpedo attack with 150 planes in the air. Get absolutely wrecked. Didn't manage to destroy the pride, but... oh, we did take the pride. Nice. Poor thing. Okay, more garrisons. Good. Let's just make sure these ports are all filled. Want to make sure we don't, have any nasty surprises over here. Although we have so many spare men just kind of hanging around, it's unlikely we'd actually have a problem. Still rather things were under control. And let's wrap up Ceylon. And then you guys should return to these bits. These ports, that is to say. Good. Okay, so still spotting over here. And when they try and stop me raiding, then we will strike them. What's going on over here? Same deal. Okay, how about you guys? Stop acting in this area. Let's just have you in these regions so we can get this invasion against New Zealand operating in the best way. Good, we've landed in lots of places over here. Just quickly wrap up these, and this one is not active because we have no naval supremacy. Let's just send over a piddling little defense force. Not really needing to convoy escort in these regions right now. If we see raids, we'll change that up, but right now I think our convoy escorts can focus on the offensive front. Here we do have some enemies still. But we've got radar and we've got planes, so we should be able to do some good damage against them. Okay. Some more garrisons. You can hop out here. Oh, we already had one going there. Okay. You can hop here then. And here. And where else? It's here. I know we don't strictly need these garrisons, really, but I just like playing smart, I like it when we have, we garrison as we should, not necessarily as we need to. Okay, these guys are all garrisoned up. Start doing the ports on the Indonesian islands. There goes some of their convoys. Good. You guys all landing over here? Yes, just one more landing in. You can be reassigned to that. you have already been reassigned. Take out these plans. Where are you headed? Over here? Is that where you're assigned? Seems unlikely. You can stay here, please. Oh, you're that invader. Good. Okay, we have some room now for more invaders. Where are you lot? Oh, just finishing these guys off, alright. Well, let's get that done real quick. But that doesn't require the attention of Marines. So the Marines can get yourselves down here. What have we got around here? Just this guy's basic guys. Yep, with no orders. Okay. You guys will be my Northern Invasion Force. You guys should head up here. And you're going to be very useful in attacking into Canada. Into Alaska, sorry. Now you guys, also with no orders, we completely rule this region now, don't we? Yeah, so we don't need you to do anything there. Could take Afghanistan. Might as well take Afghanistan, I think is the other way of putting that. So let's do that. Gives us a broader front with the Soviets if we decide we want to piggyback on the German invasion of Russia, which we might do. Because, you know, we could just steamroll them at the last second once they've fully deployed against Germany. And then utterly, you know, wipe the floor with them, obviously. More Marines here and here. Put yourselves down here. And there, speaking of which, German right declares we're on the Soviet Union. Okay, let's, yes, let's piggyback on that. Quick strike against the Soviet Union from our very broad front line with them. Could seize us some valuable resources in the east. So I think we shall do that. So you guys that were going north, new plan. Actually, yeah, you good troops should be the one that take up this border. Then the other one will strike from Mongolia. You guys can strike Mongolia. And these guys can strike from Manchukuo. Good. Like so. Manchukuo sent me some support equipment, much appreciated. More garrisons can go in the ports. Got Singapore garrisoned already. Good. Now, some out here on Borneo, or whatever this island is called. Brunei. I think they might both be correct. Good. This invasion's underway. There's actually a Dutch troop here. That's surprising. Well, let's seize his port from out from under him, shall we? You can't just yet. You, all my naval invaders, should make their way down here, I guess. You guys just wrap that up. And then you can go over here. No. Hold. Come over here and then go over there. Good. Once you've gone there, you can sit in that port. Good. Then the naval invaders can help me wrap up some of these islands. You landed. He has indeed. So we can delete that. Free up a bit of naval invasion space for this guy. Then you can launch, and that's also going to launch these. We only have one guy ready to try here. Well, let's give it a go. Seems fine. Okay. Hey, Soviets, you shouldn't have broken my non-aggression pact with you. We are going to take Afghanistan first, and that gives the Russians the Germans rather time to really hit the Russians at the west. They don't have very many divisions. Shall we deploy the thick boy army as well? I'll deploy that as and when needed. If it appears that we need more troops, I'll send them in. But for now, we don't need to. Okay, we have still naval supremacy over the relevant regions, right? Yeah, you can come right here as well. You can raid here because you don't need to raid here or here. Good. And I'm assuming, yes, their attempts to hold me off and kill my subs in this region have been thoroughly dissuaded. There's justification for Kabul. We will let our guys arrive in the south. We will want to make it a bit easier for ourselves with some fighters. Likewise, some over the central steppe and some over Mongolia. Won't go amiss. We have tons of spare fighters, I assume. Not that many, actually. But we have the 800 required to fill this airbase, at least. We've been focusing heavily on naval plane production, so makes sense. Alright, he's going in. This one hasn't launched because needs 2 more days of planning. Let's actually hold it until the rest of its troops have arrived, and we can launch them all at once. And you're on that one, aren't you? So let's get you in there. Here come my military police. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. 1 is required in this region. Let's go with 2 to be safe in this region. Over here in Queensland, just 2. And in the southeast, to be safe. Oh, quite a few actually. We'll send all but 1 down there and then see how it looks. Jolly good. This invasion, yep, unopposed. Not bothering to hold Christchurch. Foolish of them. Let's garrison the Philippines a bit. Jolly good. And over here, and whatever this island's called, we will also plonk down some guys. Not on that, though. One there, and 1 more. Come over here. No, once again, though. Not on that order. Not in that army, rather. There we go. You've landed. Good. You can take this guy out. And go down here. Good. Another spare guy. You can go on the Manchurian army. Looks like the Soviets have just seized control of all of those divisions. We are pretty much orged up here. Let's get this war going. For now, you guys should fly over Kabul. And they, of course, join the Allies. No worries there. It's going to be difficult to get into the mountains here. But I have every faith we can do it. Especially if I divert some more planes, including Cass, over here. We could stop using Cass to bomb the sea. Instead, use them as God intended. With this many Cass, they're more or less absolutely doomed. Okay. Let's be having some more attacks into the lowlands down here. Excellent. Precision available. Don't need any of that. More research. Oh, right. And we need to build those new ships. Mustn't forget to do that. I think I'm happy with my naval tech right now. Apart from this. So, new ships to be built. First off, we'll build some destroyers. First off, I want a screen destroyer. Screen destroyer uses the very best torpedo launchers. It uses some sizable quantities of anti-air, and it uses a nice light battery, good engine, and it's a screen destroyer, so it uses radar. Maybe we sacrifice that for sonar instead. No. We can just use fire control. Yeah. Okay, this is a screen, 1940 screen. Save that up. Next, we want a 1940 spotter, which is going to be pretty similar, except we chuck this in here. We chuck in some sizable, some anti-sub, but not too much anti-sub, because it still needs to hold its own in a fight. And we swap out some of the anti-air for another light battery. This is a 1940 spot. Now we need the full-on anti-sub kit, which looks like this. And yes, this is 1940 anti-sub warfare, which is the crab. I didn't duplicate on any of those. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Screen. Rebuild. Torpedoes. And the anti-air. And the fire control. And the spot. Did I duplicate again? Okay, screen. Duplicate. This is a spotting one. No, we've made the spotting one. No, we haven't. Okay. This is the spotting one. My goodness me. Spotter. Which means you need some anti-sub. More guns. Well, maybe more torps. Fine. No, yeah, more guns. Both of these. This. Good. Save it. Okay. Now, the destroyer spot, screen, and anti-sub are going to be removed. So they can be replaced. There's the spot, there's the screen, there's the anti-sub. 6 on anti-sub will be sufficient. And these should all just go to main, spot go to main, screen go to main. Now, screen, we do want probably 8 factories on that. Spot, yeah, 8 factories on that will do. Good. Excellent. And we don't have enough experience to build the cruiser that I wanted to build, which is unfortunate. Because we now have the 1944 cruiser hull, which is pretty sweet. We can start building it, though. So this is the capital ship that we will be using. It's going to have a lot of medium batteries, but it will also have 1 large cruiser battery. It will, of course, have fire control, the best anti-air that money can buy, and some very nice torpedoes, as well as some good radar. It's going to cost 38 to fully do that. What was it here before? It was the aircraft, wasn't it? Yeah, so let's put that back. And we'll put the put that back. Put that back. Okay, we can afford to save this. So this is the cruiser. This is the Capital Line cruiser. Save that. And then we're also going to want a non-capital line, like a spotting line one and a screen one. So we will work on those. Lost that fight. It's embarrassing. Okay, putting in here, having some trouble, but that's okay. That's why we have 12 guys here. So when the first one's flag, the next one's attack. And we have the CAS here now, so we should be able to win basically any fight just on the back of our CAS. So that should be good. And we have indeed broken them just here. That's good. Some of you can go this way. Some of you can support here. And now that the CAS are here, we should just see them melt before us. As soon as you're there, seize Kabul. Broken them here. Keep pressing in. With this much CAS, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to stop us. Oh, nice. They're wasting 5 guys attacking into Xinjiang. Okay. Now, we did manage to land at Christchurch, of course, because they left it undefended, the fools. These plans can activate. We'll go take Wellington as well. Looks like you should hang out here for a bit, though. Just play defensive for a moment. What have we got up here? A bunch more invaders. And a spare garrison. Spare garrison can hop over here. You guys can start invading all these little American islands. Shouldn't take you long. Got the naval invasion tech now, so we can plan these super fast. Be nice if you could daisy chain naval invasions. Like you could just plan invade here, and then invade here, and then invade here. That'd be very helpful. And I'm sure we'll help out by sending some crack troops down to Auckland. Or however you say that. Jolly good. And 2 of you. Take this one. And the last one. Can hop over here. Good. Meanwhile, some more garrisons. Down here. And I want we need a lot more garrisons because of all these freaking islands. We also might want some more forties. But I think I'd rather well, we've got enough for that. Give me another full army of 40 wits, please, just to really help us steamroll the Americans. And I would like some of these. We're short on motorized, so forget that. How's the resistance here? Still growing by 1.4, so I need at least 6 more. Let's bring a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest can go here. So here we've got need 2 there. Need 3 here. The rest can go here, but this one's already dealt with, and this one's dealt with. Okay, so you guys aren't needed there. You can come over here and help me garrison New Zealand. Good. These invasions are in flight. These can launch when ready. Slightly more raiding supremacy to enable these. We no longer need to raid in these regions. We were killing some guys down here, but really we should be offensively deploying these guys now. The main fleet can shake up how it's deployed as well. No more American ships in my ocean, please. Now, where are you based out of? That's a good spot for this. And yeah, empty out my ocean for me. Good. What do we got here? Some anti-sub guys. Because you're full. Alright, well, let's split you. Didn't save the anti-sub template. Fair enough. There we go. What have we got in here spare? We have a nice carrier. You can have one more carrier. In that battle fleet, we've got enough fuel now. That's not a concern at all. Chief of the Air Force could be good, but naval bombing seems pretty great. Let's get that. Okay, we're in here. Struggling to take Kabul, but we've got the men to make it happen. And the Cass, for that matter. So, just punch straight through the mountains. Encircle them. Any more? Nope. You can go to Manchuria then. Are these guys nearly here? They're coming, but they're a way away. Free towed artillery. I'll take it. You have some free bombers, eh? You can fly here then. Just keep the pressure on. They'll break eventually. We've got the Cass to force anything to die. You guys can wipe them out. They're encircled now. You should not be attacking. That's my bad. Did activate all their plans, but I meant all except that one, obviously. We'll do some desperate defense just to make sure we don't lose the port. And this over here, these can all activate too. And out we go to yoink all these islands. Very, very nice. Okay, we're going to call it a part there. In the next episode, we will yoink these guys. Let's just get these guys drilling as well so I can get those new cruisers built. In the next episode, we will kill New Zealand. We will grab these islands. And we'll declare war on the Soviet Union. It seems, seems appropriate, right? I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.